Okay, I'm gonna start out by saying, for the ones who want to know why I'm so quiet and why I don't really talk much, this is for you. I'm gonna try to explain to you the reasons why I don't talk. See if you understand once I get done. Okay, first off, this is how my day goes. Whatever day happens. I get up, right? I get ready to go to school. Yeah, okay. Then I go, I get out the car. Then I walk in. A little bit before that, somebody might say, "Hey." All right, what's my response, right? My response is, I just be like, or like that. I try to say something, but, the words just won't come out. I can't say, "Hey." All I go is, that's it. That's all. Then they're probably thinking, like, yep, she doesn't talk, right? Yeah, it's just how it is. And I'm just like, yeah, no. But back then I used to just be like, well, since I don't talk, I've been hearing that forever. How about I just let it go? Let him say it. It don't really matter to me no more. But, some days it really does bother me, because I really wish I could actually say hi. Like, that's my main problem. I can't say hi to people. And my hand movement. I can't make a wave. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm that way. It's just, I'm sorry. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying my best, okay? Um, yeah, so, I don't know. But yeah, I keep moving, right? I go to breakfast. After breakfast, I go to class. And when I get there, this is the class that I really don't care for. I don't really like this class because the people, when I first came there, that very first day of school, I, I guess it seemed as if I wasn't going to like it because I seen most of the kids. I mean, I know you can't judge a person by their looks and stuff, but I was looking at the kids and I'm just like, especially the kids that were just like, me, you know, where I came from was, kind of ghetto, where people always be fighting, cursing, and doing all the bad stuff, you know? And that's what I thought those people would be like. All the black kids, that were in that class with me. That very first day, I remember we played a game where we had to all be in a circle. We was like kind of by the door, and we all had to um say something about ourselves, and then we also play charades. That game was pretty fun. I thought the people were actually pretty nice, but then as time went by, I realized when I was at the table with two of these black kids, maybe even three, I think, you know, I started seeing the side that I didn't want to see. You know, I seen the bad side, that side where I kept having visions, back on the bus where all the people were cussing and fighting. Yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh. And I have to sit with them. I was just thinking, how am I going to get through my year? I don't know. Just by thinking about that, it just made me think, how am I going to be able to start talking? And I wanted to start fresh. Yeah, I didn't see how that was going to happen. So now in that class, the one class I hate the most out of every class I've been having, I'm just like, I'm not really going to talk to these people. I don't care how mad they get. I'm just not going to do it. I haven't done that now. It's still the same way. I hate that class. I don't like it. The people in that class I don't like. Every time I come to that class, somebody might ask me a question. Back then it was fun. They'll be like, "Why don't you talk?" But it's not that serious, right? But nowadays, it's like this one girl, she was just like, um, yeah, why don't you talk? Like 2 or 3 times, I've been hearing that. And I'm just like, okay, it's not new. I done heard it before, but now she's just like, you. Or she'd be like, hey, you girl over there. Yeah, I don't know your name because you don't talk. But like, really? Is it that bad that you don't know my name and that's because I don't talk? Is it like really, really? I don't get it. But yeah, that's what it's come to. Like people have excuses. Like they'll always be like, "See, this wouldn't have happened if you would have talked." You know, be like, "Well, I don't." So can you stop saying that? But yeah, I go to second period PE, and I ain't really got to talk to nobody. It's mainly boys in that class. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Third period, science. I also don't like that class for the same reasons as first period. Then that's when fourth period comes up. And I, you know, have some decent people, because they were in that class last year. I mean, like, I seen them all last year. They're all pretty much fun people. It's just the same thing. I, I don't know why just saying. Enough about talking about the class periods. Let's get to the point here, right? Point is, I don't hmm, see. All right, let's give an explanation. I mean, let's give an example, right? Today, I was sitting at a table, and they were. I gave them my number, and they were just like, "Okay, this is the number." I guess they were thinking that it was my number. You know dang well I ain't got nothing like that's real. That this phone. That's what they were thinking. This ain't turned on. This ain't turned on. It's like it's fake, but it's not. You know, like, yeah, that's what I think. So they kind of uh went once they got the number. Once she got the number, she put in my name and stuff, and then she started saying that. Wait, no, she said that I asked this weird question talking about how I didn't. I don't know. What am I saying? She was saying how she how hmm how the person I was talking to her was saying was saying I don't know. I forgot already. But make a long story short, she ended up talking to my mom, and she was just like, "Huh?" And I was like, "You don't have a phone?" I'm like, "No." Like, "Are you lying?" And I'm like, "No." So then they check all everywhere, and then they finally find this phone. They're like, "See, I told you you had a phone." And then I'd be like, "What I want to say is it's not turned on, but I just won't come out." So I end up, typing on this phone and letting him read it. And I said, I got this phone from somebody else. His name is Lawrence, who has now moved on. Poor buddy. But yeah, that's where I got it from. And yeah, this ain't turned on. Technically, it looks fake, but you know. But yeah, they ended up saying this wouldn't have happened if you hadn't talked. If you had talked, you know. And then the other girl was just like, "How about you start talking? Please, please, please." And I'm just like, no, 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 no. This ain't gonna work. You are going to have to let me think for a minute about what I'm going to say. You can't just go ahead and start saying, talk, talk. Can I at least have something to talk about? And like, can I get a minute to think? Like, I don't know. They won't give me no chance. This happens with everybody. That's why I don't like. If people do that, we gonna have a problem. I'm trying to think what else. What else is the problem? Hmm. That uh um it's kind of hard to explain. Um People, no, 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 no. How every day I come into class and somebody always got that question. Then others are looking at me. It's always why you don't talk. Then somebody else might say the same thing, like, why you don't talk? Yeah, why you don't talk? You should talk. Why don't you? You don't like your voice? I'm just like, we should know by now. I already told you the answer. I don't want to repeat it again because I already told you once, probably even twice. I I really like my voice. For those who said that I Probably didn't. You're wrong. I know I have a deep voice. I know that. That's why it's special. But that ain't why I don't talk. It could be because, yeah, they don't give me enough time to say what I want to say. But then also because I guess I feel that if I would say something, they would think it was stupid. I don't know. Because what I've been getting so far is that they don't really. If I said something random, they'd be like, oh, okay, yeah. And then they go back to talking to each other. I'm just like, oh no, I don't go for that. I like it if somebody would just say, let's have a conversation. And that's what frustrates me so much. How, you know, we're sitting together and I'm trying to say something, but they're all talking and I feel like I can't get a word out. And then once I try to, they always be like, huh, you trying to say something? Did I hear that? And then I'm just like, no, you didn't. Because then I go back to that stage where I'm not talking anymore because I feel like I'm all cornered. Like everybody's staring at me, waiting for me to say something. You don't gotta stare at me. And then even when they're not looking at me, it still feels like they're looking at me. Maybe I should try putting on some shades and stuff. Not only that, I should probably put on a blindfold and try talking. I should try that. Maybe that might help. I don't know. Yeah, try putting on some shades and start talking. They could be doing their own random thing. Ask me a fun question, see what my answer will be, give me a few seconds to answer, and then maybe we'll see what happens. Because, it needs to happen somehow. And I know this is not all I want to say, so yeah, for the people who want to know more about what I'm trying to say, I'm gonna have to write it down and probably give it to you in an email or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'll try to find a way. But yeah, that's all my brain can handle today. Yeah, that's it. Probably have some more later. My next videos may be about me and my sisters being cray cray. But we'll see. Anyway, goodbye.